what I've done is I have taken my muffins out of the oven after 15 minutes. I've checked that they've cooked with a skewer. It comes out clean, so they're all done. Then I've let them sit on the bench to cool for 10 minutes. The reason we do that is we want them to be touchable. You can't, because what we're going to do next is we're going to make a hole for the lemon curd to go into. Let me talk you through what we need. On what you see on my bench is 200 grams of lemon curd, and I've got that in a piping bag. And I've put it in a glass so it doesn't leak everywhere. I've got 160 grams of caster sugar. I've got 2 egg whites, and I've got an extra teaspoon of sugar, or caster sugar indeed, and then I've got my muffins. I've got a melon baller, but you could use a teaspoon to do the same job. And what I'm doing now is I am scooping with my melon baller out the middle of the muffin. Okay, so I've got a bowl full of muffin holes here and a tray full of muffins with holes in there. And this is where the lemon curd and my piping bag come along. If you don't have a piping bag, you can just put the curd in the corner or in a plastic bag, like a sandwich bag is the word I'm looking for, and snip the corner off the sandwich bag and you can use it just the same as a piping bag. Okay, and what I'm doing here, you can see, is I am piping the lemon curd into each of my muffin holes. I'm just about to run out of lemon curd. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop that curd that's leaked into the cup and just spoon it. Again, if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a little sandwich bag and cut the corner off. I'll show you what I mean by that. One of these little guys, you put the lemon curd in there, snip the corner, it works just as well as a piping bag. And if you don't have sandwich bags, you can do what I'm doing here and just fill it up with the lemon meringue. What am I talking about? Lemon meringue. Lemon curd with a spoon, okay? Just wipe my finger. Resist the temptation to put my fingers in my mouth. Now, they're going to sit over there while I get the meringue topping ready. So what I've done here with my electric whisk, I have whisked the egg whites until stiff peak forms. And now, how do you know if it's a stiff peak? If you can take your whisk and you get a really sharp V like that and it doesn't move and it doesn't go anywhere, okay, you've got stiff peaks. And then what you're going to do after you've got stiff peaks, you haven't added the sugar yet, you're going to add 1/4 of the caster sugar and whisk until it's dissolved, and you keep on adding until all of the caster sugar except for the 1 teaspoon is whisked in, and you should have a lovely glossy meringue. Now, some tips about doing whisking. Be careful you don't over whisk your meringue. Make sure your bowl is spotlessly clean, no fat or anything in it. And to check if all of the sugar has dissolved, which is what we're aiming for, you rub a little bit of your meringue between your fingers, and if it feels gritty, keep whisking. If it feels smooth, you're good to go. Okay, I'm going to do this whisking. I'm going to turn you off because this is noisy, and I'll be back soon to show you how to finish the muffins up. See you soon.